do a lot of traveling, man. Been on a lot of roads. I came up with an idea. I came up with blackmapquest.com. How blackmapquest.com works, you put your color in. You put your race in, it tells you where you should go. And where you shouldn't go. Like if I want to go to a white neighborhood, I put my color in, my race right there. Next thing you know, it says bring 2 white guys with you. Any white people want to come to my neighborhood? Let them know not after 5. If you want to be alive. You can write their name in there too to pull up your credit report. That way you know when you need somebody to come along with you, like, oh dude, your score is 498. You can't ride, man. Gas is too high. Can't do that, dog. Can't do that, man. They said, do a lot of things, man. I'm on Facebook all over the place, man. I lost a lot of white friends on Facebook. It was on Farmville. All these white people kept hitting me up. Hey, Keith, help me pick cotton. What? Delete, 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 delete. I've been to Arizona. I'm driving, there's a cotton field. I'm like, I wonder. Do you think that I'm going to stop the car, get out, be out there, swing low, sweet chariot? No, because then white people be driving by like, ooh, it's coming back in style. No, it ain't coming back, man. I'm saying, you just get beat up by a girl. I graduated high school at 5'3", 113 pounds. You just get beat up by a girl who's a dyke and a guy who's gay. Yeah, that pissed me off, man. Because it's like I came to my senses. I'm like, if I ever date a woman, I want to date a petite woman. I have nothing against big women. But let me clarify when I say big women. I want a woman, when I say petite, I just want a little small person. See, when I say a big woman, I don't want somebody who like, well, you know, when you go out to dinner and she sits down and she pulls the table to her and it's a dinette set, that's too big. I want a woman, when she falls in the snow, she can make an angel. That's beautiful. I don't want a big woman when she falls in the snow, it look like a rocket booster just took off. You know, I want somebody when she walks in the snow, she leaves a little pretty footprints, you know, hoo-wee, yeah. You get a big woman, by the time she hit the store, it melts. Because see, I'm old school. I like to be that way, you know, when you're in the shower, your woman's like, hey, baby, can you wash my back? Yeah, baby, I can wash your back. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. And so you got a big woman, she's like, can you wash my back? You're like, oh, Lord, this is going to take a while. I'm going to have to get the squeegee. I'm going to have to get some quarters. I'm going to get the trailer. As I'm saying, man, you know, I want to be in bed with my woman, and she's like, baby, can you scratch my back? Yeah, baby, I can scratch your back. Yeah. So you get a big woman, she's like, can you scratch my back? Yeah, I can scratch your back. Can you scratch the other side? You gotta stop. You gotta get up. You gotta walk. Scratch. And she's like, can you scratch higher? And then you grab the rake, and then you start reaching. Because I'm like that, like I said, old school, man. You know, you get in the bed with your woman and you like the spoon, you know, you're getting perfect fit. See, when you get a big woman, you can't spoon anymore. You got to figure out how to ladle. For those who know about kitchen items, thank you. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. That's why I'm just saying. That's all. I do a lot of things, man. I did this show out in Texas. And you ever been to Walmart at 1 o'clock in the morning? I got some film footage they should have of me right now. I was walking down an aisle and there was nobody in the aisle. I get halfway. You ever run into a wall of fart? You just walking. Ooh, Jesus, what the? And then you're looking around like somebody's gonna be standing there like, yeah, that was me, dude. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I still need an item. Can I hold my breath long enough and grab that item and still get to the other side? But if I inhale something, I'm gonna be pissed. So I decided I'm just gonna turn around and leave. As I'm turning around to leave, there's a lady coming down the aisle. I'm like, dang, she gonna think I did this. So I grabbed my cart, pushed it in front of her. Hopefully it would block her for long enough where this would disperse. But she's looking at me like, Negro, if you don't move, I'm gonna call the security on you. So I heard him grab my cart like, okay, I'm sorry, it's the burrito. I just got the aisle. Because if you one thing about Walmart, you ever look on that wall that says over 7,000 children have been found. But none of them kids have ever been missing outside in the parking lot. I'm like, if you go far enough in the back of Walmart, in that back room, you'll see little Jimmy on a sewing machine. You making that sweater that looked like it came from Ross, one sleeve longer than the other. See, nobody wants to tell the truth, because every time a kid's missing in Walmart, prices keep falling. Ding, ding, ding. And then that requires an Amber Alert. And basically that lets the Mexicans and the blacks know that Walmart's having a sale. Some of y'all didn't laugh at that, but you're going to be sitting at home one day and you're going to be sitting back watching TV. And you're going to look at your spouse and say, ooh, there's an Amber Alert. You think Walmart's got a sale? You can check it out. I don't know. I'm good with that, man. I said, man, it's a trip, man. I used to live in a white neighborhood till I got robbed by a white guy, so I decided to move to a black neighborhood. That way, if I got robbed, I feel like I'm giving back to the community. Love the white neighborhood, though, man. I would go jogging, there'd be a police car. He would follow me for 1.5 miles as I jogged. And then he would follow me all the way till I got back home, and I thought that was cool. He was watching out for a brother. I'm like, yes, that's what I like. These white people crazy. They were so helpful with me. I remember one time, I took my trash out about 2:15 in the morning. Police helicopter came and held the light. Thanks for helping the brother out. Went to a grocery store that morning, walked up, old guy out front, homeless guy. He's like, yo, dude, can you spare some change? I'm like, all I got is a 20. Oh, I can break that. Got inside the store, walking around, doing my thing in the produce section. Little old white lady taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, yes, ma'am. You look like you could pick a good watermelon. So after I got out of jail, that's why I had to move to the black neighborhood. I was running the park one day, man. All of a sudden I saw 2 squirrels fighting over a nut, so I figured I'm gonna break this up, right? One of the squirrels saw me at the corner of his eye and he shook his tail like, what's up, punk? I was like, whoa. I knew there was a problem because I looked at the squirrel close. It had 2 teardrop tattoos on the right side of his eye. I was like, oh man. I knew the other squirrel was black because the tail was 4 feet long and it was braided. And the nails were done. My name is Keith Ellis, you guys. Thank you very much.